Gucci, Gucci, good. You ready to jump into this shit, bro?
Yeah, man.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna sit here and not do anything amusing, so you have no B-roll. Huh?
Just got my B-roll. Okay.
Fuck.
Hey guys, and welcome to episode 60 of Break Time. I'm Alex.
I'm Eman.
And thank you very much for tuning in to this very claiming a social security check because you're too old to work episode of Break Time.
There we go.
Eman, I was going to say this before,
What's up?
but I was waiting for the camera to roll. I really like it when I was making sure the fan was off.
Yeah.
I really like it when we just like jump into the episode.
So do I, man.
It feels a lot more organic instead of being like.
It has to happen that way.
Yeah, we need to start doing that because a lot of times we're like, okay, we set up, we're like that Kevin Hart skit, like.
Kevin Hart skit. What are you talking about?
He does that like in a stand-up, like so like one of his first stand-up bits.
Oh really?
Anyway,
that sounds familiar.
So anyway. But yeah, like when we just jump into it, it's like it's a lot more organic.
And shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of nervous, man. I'm looking around to make sure everything's set up because this setup was just too easy.
Yeah.
We just jumped straight into this shit, man.
So, Eman, you've got.
Oh fuck! I'm not wearing pants.
Okay.
What's up?
Eman's like, Alex isn't even here. I just fade away.
Oh,
it's fucking crazy. But Eman, so you have some interesting shit that happened.
Yeah, man.
Recently that we're gonna get into.
Yeah.
But you know what? Real quick, like we do every episode, and guys, in case you don't know, in case the ambiance we have going on isn't giving it away. So here in October, we also understand we did skip a week. Eman was out of town, and we just schedules weren't syncing up.
Bi-week action.
We have this episode, and I think 2 more after this, right?
Yeah.
2 more Halloween episodes still?
Yeah.
Right?
No.
I think there's only 1 more after this, right?
2
more after this, so it's this 1 more. I'll just check my phone. Anyway, my point is that these are our Halloween episodes for Break Time. Yeah, so we have tomorrow, Monday, then we have the 15th, 22nd, and 29th still. So 2 more.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Anyway, so guys, these are our Halloween episodes where we're kind of, getting a little more spooky, talking about some crazy shit. And also, just it's still the regular podcast, but with that Halloween vibe going on.
Just a little
we're trying
changing the set a little bit.
We're trying to make we're doing our make Halloween great or make holidays great again, starting with Halloween.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Eman,
what's up, dude?
Like we do every week, bro.
Lay it on me.
Tell me about your week, bro, or the highlight of your week.
The highlight of my week, man.
Highlight of your week.
Ah, fuck, dude. The highlight of my week. McDonald's brought the McRib back.
Did they?
You know how I feel about the fucking McRib.
Did they really?
No, it's for the bit.
My dumbass was
fucking
getting excited.
idiot. What's going on?
I got so happy. I was like, what? I was
not a flattering moment for Alex. Listen, the obvious highlight of my week, man. Motherfucking New York. Motherfucking New York, dude. So
I'm still on the McRib.
Fucking come on. That's
in my head,
fat as hell, bro.
I was like,
wow, he's really committed to this bit right now.
No, I was like, first off, I was like, what? They brought back the McRib? Fuck, no one fucking told me.
I tried to think of the most uneventful thing ever, and you got more excited about that than me saying I went to New York.
Because in my head, I was like, fuck, that must have been a really good McRib. This is what he's talking about before New York.
Beat out New York. Oh, McRib. Nah, man, but we went to New York, man, me and my girlfriend, dude, and we had so much fucking fun, dude.
That's good, bro.
Yeah, I mean, the cool thing about it was we had went 2 years ago in the same summer, right?
Mm-hmm.
She had went, I went a little after her, or before her, and then she went, I think, like 2 weeks after I left or some shit.
Yeah.
But we both got the touristy shit out of the way. But I think we had a little common interest that we both just liked New York. I may have liked it a little more than her. She was kind of iffy if she liked it. She had an okay time when she went, but I fucking loved it. So I was like, babe,
let's go again.
Yeah. Yeah, and so I just paid for the hotel. She bought the tickets. We hung out there for 4 days, bro. And like I was saying, man, since we already took care of the touristy shit.
Yeah, like everybody's seen the Statue of Liberty. Y'all saw the Empire State Building.
Yeah.
Y'all went to Times Square and like kind of tried to look at everything.
Yeah.
Now y'all can just like do like the specific shit.
Yeah. I mean, spots like New York, that's the places like that are where it's only cool to do touristy shit. You know what I mean? Like you can't. How you gonna go to New York and not see the Empire State Building, World Trade Center, Statue of Liberty? You're a fucking idiot, right?
Yeah.
Luckily, we did that. So no standing in lines. We just hung out, bro. And the highlight of us hanging out, dude, we just hung out and sat in Central Park for like 2 hours on Saturday, man.
That's badass, man.
It was fucking amazing, dude. It was fucking amazing.
How was the weather in New York?
The weather, well, whether the weather be cold or...
Fuck you.
Come on, man. Don't eat a flashback.
No. Fuck you.
Fuck
you. No.
The weather was tolerable, bro. It was a little chilly. I think,
but it wasn't hot like it is here in Texas.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
The only hot day was Sunday, and that was like a high of 80 something. So it was beyond bearable. But the other days were cloudy, a little bit of rain here and there, like drizzle and shit.
Oh, like Godzilla.
Something like that.
Yeah.
What was that?
Like the movie Godzilla, the one that came out like in 1999 or 2000 or whatever.
He's talking about with the fucking T-Rex.
Yeah, Godzilla. He's not a fucking T-Rex, bitch.
Don't reference that shit in my room.
I'm just saying, there's like a part in Godzilla where like it's raining in there in like in New York, so like just shit-tilling umbrellas.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
And they're flying the jets and
Yeah.
No, not that bad. I mean, it was a light drizzle. You didn't even need a jacket. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So the weather was fucking
just seems
perfect,
so nice,
dude.
bro.
And it was so romantic.
It's like New York is one of those places that whether the weather be hot or whether I'm kidding.
No, while we were there, bro, we saw fat black bucks in the wine barrel.
Yeah. Were the Barrel House Kings? Did they have their feet on steel?
Oh yeah, dude, they sagged and reeled.
Shut the fuck up! Stop this. We're not doing any of this.
But nah, man, and the hotel was so fucking dope, dude. The hotel was so dope. So from our bed, so I mean, if you walk into the room and look directly out the window, you're like, it's a big ass building right there. What the fuck? There's no view. But you get a little closer to the window and shift your angle, and right here's the building. But all right here, bro, is the financial district. So you have Wall Street, you have the fucking One World Trade Center just lighting up the sky, and you can see that from the bed.
Fuck.
Dude.
That's beautiful as fuck, bro.
So romantic. We had a lot of fucking pizza while we were there.
Oh, dude.
Only because we had to, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, you're in New York. You have to have pizza.
Gotta have a lot of pizza.
If you're not getting pizza every night in New York,
right? Then what are you doing?
I don't know what else is going on.
What are you
Yeah,
doing?
I mean, it doesn't matter if it's like late pizza or
Right.
morning pizza or like messy pizza. Or you like sometimes there's like that slower pizza.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like the more sophisticated and passionate pizza.
Of course.
So essentially, you were having all the types of pizza.
All types of pizza.
That's good.
All types of pizza. Really good pizza, man.
I'm glad.
But yeah, we did that, dude, and like I said, we just fucking hung out. Like, I have a hard time telling folks what we did because it sounds really uneventful, right?
Yeah,
but
because y'all are in love and there,
and
it was
so romantic.
It was everything.
It was
Definitely,
cool.
bro. No,
I
get it.
Romantic, with the exception of the train.
I get it. Fucking fat. No.
It was romantic with the exception of the train, dude. The subways.
Y'all went on the subway?
Oh, that's all we did.
Why did y'all do the subway?
I'm gonna spend all that money on a fucking Uber. I said, babe, you better man up. We're taking this fucking subway.
Why didn't y'all just walk?
Oh. Why don't we just walk in? Well, we stayed off Delancey Avenue first, right next to Joe's Pizza Stand. You talking about walking on fucking First Avenue?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you are.
Come on.
Everything.
Come on.
Okay, sorry. Well, just because my experience
I just
was
made that shit up for the sake of the accent.
No. But
it's hard to walk in New York.
Well, my experience, like when we ever went for like school trips or whatever, like both times we went, God, I've been to New York twice. We
went twice?
Yeah.
Oh, 2 school trips.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we would get to Manhattan, and we would just stay there all day and walk everywhere we needed to go.
Wow.
In Manhattan.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I might be lying. There might have been a few times where like we.
There's no way though. I mean, you guys definitely stayed within the area. It took us close to an hour to walk 12 blocks. That's a long story, but it's
faster. No, okay. Anyway, so that was the train. How was the train? How was the train?
In New York. The train.
How was the train?
They're cool, bro.
But how was it?
How was it?
No, like the train. Like how was the train?
It was cool.
Like the train, but like how was no? Okay, go.
It was cool, man. That one song, "Hey Soul Sister."
Shut the fuck up. Everyone knows "Drop Jupiter's where it's at." No, I'm kidding. No, but go ahead. Seriously, how the train was?
The train was cool. Kind of hot, kind of sweaty.
A lot of dirty vagabonds walking around.
The area we stayed, luckily, was not too many vagabonds. Not very vagabond-esque, but I was a little nervous, man.
Really?
I was a little nervous. Not because of the train situation, but because when we got out of the train to the area that we were going to stay at, they didn't do a good job of showing the surrounding area. They just showed the hotel, right? The surrounding area, I liken it to 6th Street on steroids.
Fuck.
But it wasn't like but there wasn't 6th Street people walking around. You know what I mean? You know how New York is. It was like somebody put glitter on dog shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where it's no, that's a bad analogy. Somebody put dog shit on diamonds. You know what I mean? Just for the aesthetic. Like the area we looked, or the area that we were at, looked like 6th Street, but folks walking around had money. It was still a very well-to-do area.
Oh, okay.
It was just the artsy district. That I loved it, and I would do it again a million times, but that wasn't really the aesthetic I was going for. You know what I mean?
I get
so
you.
Instantly,
like it was a good aesthetic for you, but it wasn't the aesthetic you were going for the trip.
Right, for the trip.
Okay,
for the trip.
Gotcha.
Like I get out of a train, and I'm like, oh fuck, babe, come here. We're in the motherfucking hood. Tuck your purse. And I'm like, wait, it's a lot of white folks for the hood. That's a nice ass car. Oh, this is a hotel, and oh, this ain't the fucking hood. This is the art district. A lot of artsy fartsy folks walking around. They like that grunge looking shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, that
was like, oh, they're art. I thought they were just dirty.
You can't tell the difference anymore, man. But did that, dude, and it was dope, man. She didn't. This solidified some shit for me, dog. When it comes to my lady, man.
What's up, man?
She's a fucking trooper, bro. She's a fucking trooper. She didn't give me no static. She kind of just kicked back and let me just do my thing. You know what I mean? I just led the way. I said, babe, we're good. I want you to kick back, have a good time. I got this shit. So, you know, it was me in New York trying to navigate some of the most complicated subway systems in the world. I figured that shit out, bro, and she was there every step of the way. I think we may have got on the wrong train like once or twice, but like she didn't complain at all. The subways were hot and shit, and she's a pretty like girly girl. She doesn't have no business in the fucking New York subways, but still, like, her man wanted to do it, so she was down. She was just down for the ride, bro, and we had a good time, man.
It's good, bro. I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that you just had a lot of good New York pizza.
Yeah, dude. A lot of good New York pizza, man.
Definitely.
A lot of good New York
Definitely.
pizza. Enough about my week, though.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. But, like, y'all probably didn't bang or anything. While y'all
No.
right?
Oh, no. We were too busy eating pizza.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, that pizza was too fucking good. I said, babe, we should be like... She's like, no, this pizza's too good. I said, you're right.
Eman's like, and then my breadstick broke, and I'm... I'm going to check on this real quick.
All right. Yeah, man. New York was too much fun. Too much fun.
Well, I'm happy for you, bro. It sounds like it was a fucking blast.
It was a blast. I know I'm forgetting so much details, but we got an hour, and we still got to recap your week.
Yeah, well, not only that, then like we have podcasts going forward, and you just mention shit from New York.
True. There we go.
You know, and just be pretentious and
do my 21st
talk about your
birthday,
wealth.
right?
No, I'm kidding.
Talk about my wealth. Fuck that.
But
go ahead, man.
No, what did I do this week? I did fucking nothing.
Cut it out. You did something, bro.
No, I had a small gig I did with Bella yesterday.
Yeah.
So that was pretty dope. That was like the first. So I've been playing for a while, right? And what was going on was my dad's band had this gig at the Well.
Yeah.
And between their sets, me and my sister would go up and play like, you know, a 4 or 5 song set. And that was the first time I'd ever performed.
What, got nervous?
And no. Where like I performed and got a big ass like applause.
Nice.
Like and it was super dope. We did Radioactive by Imagine Dragons.
That's always a good one.
And well, the thing is I have this new setup where because most times it's only me playing guitar and her singing, right?
Yeah.
I have this new setup where I have a looper setup. So I like laid down the bass line and then looped it so it kept going. And then I just used my guitar as like a drum. Yeah. And I like did the like boom, boom, pow, like, and then when it loops it just gives the song a lot more bass. And then I was able to play guitar over all that.
Dope.
And it was super cool and everybody really fucking liked it. So it was really dope. I really enjoyed it. So that was cool. Just been running around a whole lot, bro. Just working, grinding and shit. Not all of us got to go to fucking New York. No, I'm kidding. But gotta making it seem like I'm so like fucking jealous or bitter. Just been chilling, been hanging out with my lady, been having a lot of fun and shit. Me and her
pizza.
Hanging out after this. A lot of pizza, cold pizza. No.
Oh.
Slimy pizza.
Slimy pizza. Not suitable for kids type pizza.
Yeah. You know, Eman.
What's up, man?
Today we were only talking about your pizza. My pizza is staying in the fridge for right now.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm just trying to keep up with this pizza analogy.
Yeah, of course. Why not?
But yeah, so that was really it. Did that. Been working and shit. I feel like something else fucking happened.
It always is that way.
I don't remember what else fucking what else fucking happened at all? Oh, we saw Venom.
The
other day, so that was dope. You're seeing it tonight.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna spoil it or anything, but at the end where Venom dies. No,
hey!
I'm kidding. Or am I? I'm kidding. So,
tread lightly here, brother.
No, but we went to go see it, and I was telling you, like, there were like shit reviews for Venom.
Yeah.
Everybody was saying like it's terrible.
Yeah.
And I saw it, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go see some fucking garbage. It's gonna be like worse than Transformers. I walked out, and I was like, that was good. I liked it.
Wow.
I enjoyed it.
Wow.
I enjoyed it. So like, I didn't understand where the hate came from, but personally, I'm a Venom nerd. Like, I have the comics on my wall and shit.
Well, then your expectations should have been high. You know what I mean?
Potentially,
so that's
yeah.
a really good thing.
Yeah, I guess you can see it both ways. It can be like your expectations were high, or you're already predisposed to liking it because it's Venom.
Yeah.
But I dug it. I understand it's not like, because no movie's perfect, but it was fun. It's a fun movie. It's good.
Cool.
I think you'll really enjoy it.
That's so safe. Bro, it's a fun movie, bro. Why are you going so hard, bro? It's supposed to be fun.
Well, that's one of those things where, like, I don't want to go too into my feelings about it because I don't want to either set your expectations up or lower them.
Thank you.
I'm just kind of saying it's fun.
Very nice of you.
And then you can be the judge of the rest of it.
But next week we're gonna get balls deep into this shit, though.
Oh, fuck yeah.
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 I got a movie review of my own, man.
Go ahead.
Last night, my lady and I watched a little known movie. I think it started off as a little class project. A bunch of college kids got together, wanted to make a creepy movie for the folks, right? One of the first found footage scary movies to ever hit the mainstream.
Oh yeah, you were talking about this earlier.
Right, came out in I believe 1999. Yeah, 99. Little movie by the name of Blair Witch Project. The Blair Witch Project. Watched it. Not gonna lie, I was a little tired. I was really sick last night. I wasn't feeling too hot, so I was dozing off here and there. But from what I did see, I think I was able to gather enough information to make a synopsis of my own.
Okay.
And now, if you guys don't mind, here is my synopsis of the Blair Witch Project.
Review or synopsis?
Review, synopsis, whatever you want to call it. I'm not too sure. I know the difference, to be honest. Here we go.
Really?
Times over, yeah.
Didn't like it. Didn't like it
at all, bro.
Yeah.
20 years of hype.
It's one of those movies that at the time was very revolutionary.
Exactly.
And like, and right now it's like this is boring. This is maybe cliche or whatever. Because like, have you ever seen the first Halloween film?
Yes. Yeah, okay, I get what you're going at. Yeah.
It's the same thing where like if you watch that movie, you're like, oh, this is so cliche. It's boring. But at the time, the reason that it's cliche and boring is because it was the first one to do it, and then everyone else copied it so much that the cliches were started by that movie.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. So we're watching history unfold. We're watching the Godfather, you will, of that genre.
But it is kind of hard to put yourself like in those shoes.
Yeah.
And why, and it's hard because there's some movies where the generation that you're in totally dictates how you're gonna feel about it.
Exactly.
And if you didn't experience, it's very hard for some people to go, oh, anyone can like this film.
Yeah.
If you're not from that generation, it's probably safe to say, not that you're not going to like it, but that it's either going to seem cliche to you or old to you or just not up to par with what you see now, just because film has come so far. And
yeah, it's hard to compete.
Yeah, like,
it's like, not to cut you off, man.
No, go ahead.
You're competing with not only the quality of the film, right, when it comes to people who saw it in that generation. You're competing now with their nostalgia. And nostalgia is always going to be positive, right? If Chubby Checker came out with, come on, let's twist again, he would get laughed off the block in 2018.
Everyone would be like, what the fuck? But at the time, they were like, bro, this is like a sequel song?
Talk to anybody 60 and up. This is real music.
Yeah.
That shit would not fly today, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get you.
Because, I mean, it's a level of nostalgia that you're competing with.
Yeah.
So you kind of
Which is really funny because I'm not going to spoil it for you, but the Venom movie is old.
Okay.
Like, the vibe of it is old.
I dig that.
Like it feels like you know how they used to make superhero movies?
Yeah.
Like Ghost Rider and like Daredevil, like the older ones. Like they kind of have like this certain. I mean, it's not bad like those, but well, that's gonna be up to you. But there's like a certain vibe that they have to them, like early 2000s-esque.
Yeah.
This feels like that.
I even gathered
and
that
I kind of dig it.
Okay.
Yeah, for me personally, because I dug those movies growing up, I'm like, I dig this. This is pretty dope.
But damn, man, that makes me a little nervous, dog.
Does it?
Because I can't think of the early 2000s is not a good time for superhero movies. Let's be real. I mean, with the exception like Spider-Man.
In the way of like the simplicity of it.
Okay.
Like,
a lot of
like
origin stories, yeah.
Yeah. Like it's not like, you know, because like Ghost Rider was like, I'm Ghost Rider, fight villain.
Yeah.
And then, you know, like, oh, I'm Daredevil now, fight villain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like now today, it's like
some deep moral shit.
Yeah, like the first Captain America movie, it's become Captain America and fight villain, but it's like, you know, finding out who you are and all this shit. And the first Iron Man is like, I become Iron Man and I fight bad guy, but it's also like, well, who am I as a person and how do I change, and I'm killing people and all this shit. It's like there's just a lot more to it. And now this kind of goes back to like oh, just kind of like fun action shit. Become
Maybe we need that, dude.
Maybe
because
we do.
We're at a point right now, man. I had this joke about last year. They were talking about how this year they're going to be like 20-something superhero movies and TV shows to be released. So like the market is definitely saturated with these superhero stories.
Yeah.
So maybe we don't need another fucking super complex superhero movie.
My thing
maybe
is that
simplicity is fine in this age.
Well, simplicity is fine, but I also think that not everything. There's only so fucking complex that you can get. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. Like the thing is with like with Marvel shit, right? It was Iron Man was really good.
Yeah.
You know, the Hulk was good. You know, Thor. You know, then like Iron Man was really good, and then they went backwards. Like the Hulk was okay. Iron Man 2 was okay. Thor was good. Captain America was good. The Avengers was fucking great.
Yeah.
So they had to keep escalating, but they didn't escalate. They let out Iron Man 3, which was okay. And they let out Thor, generous. Which was okay. And then they let out like Captain America, which is fucking amazing. And they let out Age of Ultron, which is okay. So like it feels like there's like this constant, like some of them have to kind of tank a little bit. So that way
Doctor
the other
Strange,
ones
okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because like there's a point where you either have to kind of just play it safe and make okay movies, or they're gonna be bad movies. Because if you just keep trying to get better and better, one, you convolute shit, and two, there's a point where it's like you can't. Like it's like you're gonna kill yourself to try to make this better and make it bad as a result.
I think the toughest thing to do artistically, man, is compete with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because when they made Captain America: Winter Soldier, they might have been in a spot artistically because it is art, right? So they might have been in a spot where whatever was happening in their life at that time was more conducive to better art. And now they're in a place where they're making millions off of that movie. They have no struggles anymore. Like there's no drive, I guess, to produce art, right?
Yeah.
It's more of a paycheck these days.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's kind of like at the same time, you still have the expectations because you're the guy who made fucking Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Yeah. You know what I mean? So regardless, I don't give a fuck if you're not feeling that artistic anymore. I want heat still because you're the guy to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, so I get it. It's kind of like when it's kind of like when people work better, like people always write the best papers when it's 2 hours before it's due. Maybe not the best papers, but I'm saying like more creativity comes out and more shit's there because there's something on the line. Yeah. There's something going on, you know. So when you have a director that's like, this is my shot. Like if I don't make this movie, I'm not going to be a director. Exactly. You know what I mean? And then they make it, right? And then they're like, and that's why then you have some Steven Spielberg movies that he's attached to where he is now Steven Spielberg, where he's like, I'm fucking Steven Spielberg.
Right. So. Let's not forget. I mean, Steven Spielberg was dropping heat early in his career.
Definitely.
Now what's he? Oh, Steven. I'm thinking of fucking Michael Bay. Steven Spielberg
same
is
thing.
Still, yeah. But I mean, that's why I'm a little nervous for guys like Ryan Coogler. Get Out.
Yeah, but
Creed. Black Panther.
Ryan Coogler didn't do Get Out.
Oh,
Jordan Peele didn't Get Out.
Ooh, I'm racist as fuck.
No, but like Black Panther, Creed. He did another one that I can't remember off the top of my head, but and they just signed him on for Black Panther 2. I know. Officially, so. But I think some of those guys, you can tell they just exude that talent. Like that's where they want to be. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I think there's different cases. For him, just doesn't strike me as someone who's gonna, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a young, hungry kid still. I think he has some time to go before he sells out.
Oh yeah. like as he gets like to 40s or whatever.
Then we'll see, right?
Yeah, you're gonna be like, okay, you're doing Black Panther 6 or whatever.
Yeah.
But you know what, Eman? I want to transition
we have
a little bit. And actually, while I set this up, can you check the camera for me?
Yeah.
But guys, sorry, I got a text I had to read. But guys, so we started doing this thing last week, where 2 weeks ago. Sorry. So the first episode of our Halloween podcast, Eman came up with this amazing idea to bring on or to talk about like murders.
Yeah.
Or like murders and crimes that happened in our area.
Spooky stuff.
Like spooky stuff. You know, one of those things where like sometimes life is scarier than fiction kind of stuff.
Yes, trademark that
and
shit.
Last week we talked about Janine Williams, who was a nurse here in San Antonio and in Katy, Texas.
I believe
Katy, Texas. We believe. And she was a pediatric nurse that was injecting drugs into kids to cause them to go into cardiac arrest, so she would save them for, like, I guess essentially like clout. like hey, I saved these kids, hey bitches. But she ended up just fucking killing a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of babies.
Yeah, a lot of babies. And so we went into that. You can check out last episode if you want to see the deep dive into that thing. But we have another one this week, and this time I brought one ready. And I'm really interested to see Eman's reaction to this.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, you ready, bro?
Yeah.
So this week we are talking about Joe Ball.
Oh, you okay?
Do you know who this is?
No, but you.
Oh yeah, I said it earlier.
Yeah.
So Joe Ball, aka the Butcher of Elmendorf, aka what's the other name they gave him? Hold up, the other name I really liked a lot better.
The Butcher of Elmendorf.
Yeah, no, the Butcher of Elmendorf, and then the Alligator Man.
Ooh.
Yeah, so he's the Butcher of Elmendorf and the Alligator Man.
Lay it on me. It's gonna be fun, man.
All right, bro.
Twisted shit, and this is local, bro.
This happened in Bexar County.
Whoa.
Bexar County.
Beyond local.
Yeah. This is where we fucking technically we live in Bexar County, not necessarily San Antonio. But anyway, let me see. Hold up.
It's all good, man. I'll be watching this pumpkin here in the background.
Okay, so check it out. In the 1930s, this guy lived in, I guess right here it says Elmendorf and like the Bexar County area. He lived there, and in the 1930s, women in his town reportedly went missing. So they were going missing, and they included barmaids, former girlfriends of his, and his wife. Okay. So if I'm reading this correctly, so those people went missing, and hold up. Oh, I fucking had all this right here. Sorry, give me a second. So, but he had alligators, and I can't remember if he had like an alligator farm or if he just housed alligators. Yeah. There was something about like he had these alligators in some capacity. And let me just double check real quick to make sure that I'm getting that right.
Yeah, man.
Okay. He built a pond that contained 6 alligators because he misunderstood the term corpus delicti, believing that a murder conviction without a body would be possible.
Murder conviction. Wow, without a body would be possible.
So, wow. he made this pond that contained 6 alligators for the purpose of getting rid of bodies. Okay, so in the 1930s, women in his town started going missing. Again, like I said, local barmaids, ex-girlfriends. His wife went missing, and people didn't understand why, right? So, in 1938, the sheriff came to question him.
Oh my God, this is way back in the day.
Yeah, so in 1938, the sheriffs came to question him, like, hey, your wife died. People that know you are dying. Do you know anything about this? They questioned him, and he's there in his shop because he owned a shop there in the town, and he pulled out a gun from his cash register in front of the sheriff.
Yeah.
And he shot himself in the head. So he offed himself.
But anticlimactic there. Bro.
Yeah, right. Well, I was trying to build it up to like, and he shot the sheriff. No.
Yeah, okay.
Killed himself.
You
Killed himself. So these people were going missing, and then he had his alligator pit and everything for the purpose of getting rid of bodies. When he was questioned about it, immediately offs himself. Right. It said if he would have been tried and convicted for the murders at that time, he would have been given the electric chair. That was,
of course.
Yeah, that was the punishment at the time.
Because they were quick to zap a motherfucker back in the day.
Yeah, no. So he offed himself immediately. So, he had a partner in this.
Ooh.
So a handyman that conspired with Ball, Clifford Wheeler, admitted to helping Ball get rid of the bodies of 2 of the women that he had killed. Wheeler led them to the remains of Hazel Brown and Minnie Gothard, Wheeler told authorities that Ball had murdered at least 20 other women.
This is Clifford?
I'm sorry?
Clifford Ball had murdered 20 other women?
The Clifford Wheeler told them that Joe Ball had murdered 20 women.
Damn.
But the alligators had disposed of all of the evidence, eating the corpses and the bones, everything, just getting rid of it. There has never been any firm evidence that the alligators actually ate any of the victims.
Okay.
There were written sources from the era which could verify Ball's crimes. Newspaper editor Michael Hall investigated the story in depth in 2002 and wrote up his findings in the Texas Monthly. So he was murdering people and feeding them to the alligators.
We'll just say for the sake of the story, even though there's no hard evidence, that he was feeding them to the alligators.
Well, no, allegedly he would kill them.
Yeah.
From what I was reading, he would murder them
and
then feed the body to the alligators because he thought, and I guess he thought about this really well, because we read it just a minute ago. He was under the assumption that he could never be convicted for the murders.
Yeah,
if there was no body.
Which, I mean, is that kind of true? Right?
I don't think so. I think you can still be, if there's enough evidence to it.
Okay.
Just because you get rid of the body doesn't mean like, oh, murder never happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you know how there's loopholes, right?
Yeah.
Like if they didn't.
Yeah, no, I guess
if you get a good lawyer, you can talk your way out of it. But that's fucking
true.
Crazy.
So here's some more information about Joe Ball, and in case y'all are wondering where I'm reading this from, some of this is from the murderpedia.org under the Joe Ball tab. Joe Ball was born in the 1890s and was the owner of a tavern in Elmendorf, Texas, called the Sociable Inn. Some of its distinguishing features were pretty waitresses and a pit of alligators in the back that the visitors would enjoy watching get fed. Wow. So like that was like part of it. You have a booger.
Oh shit! No way.
Left nostril.
Oh fuck. Well, podcast canceled.
But so essentially he had that as like an attraction, I guess.
Insane.
Ball had a hard time keeping waitresses at his tavern, but nonetheless it was still a very busy place. Not everyone liked Joe. One neighbor complained about the smell coming from the gator pit.
Ew.
And Joe threatened him with a pistol for it.
Of course he did.
In September 1937, relatives reported Minnie Gathard missing. The 22-year-old woman had been a waitress at Ball's tavern. Ball claimed that she left to go to another job. Then another right? Oh yeah, he claimed that she left to go to another job. Then another waitress, Julia Turner, was reported missing. Still, Ball claimed that she too had left for another job. The only thing was Turner hadn't taken her clothes with her. Ball's story, Turner got into an argument with her roommate and she was anxious to leave. He gave her $500 for the trip. What? Okay, sorry. I'm losing this right here. Soon, 2 more women were reported missing. One of the missing women had opened a bank account a few days earlier and disappeared without taking the money with her. Rangers compiled a list of Ball's employees. Many were found alive, and more than 12 were reported missing.
Yeah.
So too was Joe's wife. 2 of Joe's wives. Joe had 2 wives.
Wow.
Ball's handyman eventually cracked under the pressure and admitted to helping Ball dispose of the many female bodies by feeding them to the alligators. On September 24th, 1938, Rangers had enough evidence to convict Ball, so they stopped at the Sociable Inn, and Ball stepped behind the counter, rang up a no sale on the register, removed a pistol from the drawer, and shot himself in the head. His handyman was jailed for a few years for being an accessory, and the alligators were donated to the San Antonio Zoo.
Wow! Good show. Jolly good show, man.
Oh, that was so dope.
Wow.
So
wait, alligators have really long lifespans, right? They breed the animals in the zoo. So that means the offspring of those alligators could still be at the San Antonio Zoo. Now, this is far-fetched. We are talking the 1930s, but there's a possibility, bro.
Like, if we go to the zoo right now, we can be like, your grandma was a fucking murderer.
Yeah. Everybody throw rocks.
And he's like, please, it wasn't me. I'm a new person.
Yeah, right.
I teach art. That's fucking nuts, though,
That's
bro.
That's a good one, dude.
That's a really good one.
San Antonio has some dark history. And you know what's fucked up? Bexar County is a pretty small county, right?
Yeah.
I imagine it was smaller in the 1930s, right? So that means, I mean, if we find the location of this guy's farm, that shit could be like a mile down the road where this stuff is happening.
I wonder where
It's
it
Bexar
is,
County,
actually.
bro.
Let me check this real quick.
That shit could be like on the property that your house was built, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we are in Timbuktu out here. Who's to say, man? Oh, man, let me clean my nose on this fucking shirt.
No, that's New Orleans.
Here, let me read it up as well.
But here, you want to vamp for a second while I find this?
Yeah, I really have nothing to vamp about, but interesting stuff, I guess, right?
Yeah, I'm really fucking interested on if this place still exists.
What if it was the fucking duck pond? They just made use out of it.
Oh wow, you can actually go find his grave.
Oh, cool.
Fuck, I really want. I'm gonna have to do more research, but I really want to know where that place is.
Yeah,
I want to go.
The property, right?
Yeah, at least like just to go like check it out or whatever.
No, let me.
Yeah. While you're doing that, so Eman, I was doing some thinking.
Yeah.
And I wanted to bring this up because obviously it's Halloween. That's why we're doing these episodes like this. It's why we're kind of talking about the murders and all that, getting a little spooky.
Yeah.
Now, not everything scary that happens is real or as intense as that, right? So I was really interested in asking about stories that you have of any like attractions that are made to scare you, so like haunted houses or anything like that.
Yeah.
Because I thought that would be really fucking funny. Because I have one I wanted to bring up to you, so you kind of have a chance to think of yours. But so like obviously here in San Antonio, there's a lot of haunted houses and shit.
Right.
You know, like the 13th floor is obviously the biggest one. We used to have Nightmare on Grayson. I believe that one changed. We have the Psycho Asylum. We have like the SeaWorld shit and the Fiestex shit. There's a lot of different shit you can do. One year when we were, I can't remember if we were in high school yet or if this was still middle school, but one year, me, you, and our friend Zania went to Six Flags during Fright Fest. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we went,
fun.
and fun. Like they were doing all this scary shit. We stayed there until it closed.
Yeah.
And if you're not familiar with Six Flags, there's sections of Six Flags. There's Rockville, which is like a high school area and like a 50s-esque area, kind of like from Greece. There's like a cowboy town. There's what the fuck else is there? The cowboy town, Rockville. Oh, there's the pier. There's something else over there, and I can't fucking remember.
It's like the not Mexican, but like Spanish.
There's something
front,
else,
right? Like
yeah. I'm not. I don't. Yeah. I think you're right. But anyway, so. It's like 10 or 11 o'clock on a Saturday. The place is closing down, right? And we're in the cowboy town, and we're passing through to get to the exit, and there's like no one else here. Like everyone else is gone, right? And then all of a sudden, like this was choreographed or like it was being filmed. These dudes, like it's a fucking movie. These three guys walk out like from this alleyway and like kind of stand there like in a line almost.
Yeah.
And like remember they had like those weird like sacks on their head. Like they're like those scary things.
That's such a faint memory of it, man.
I think you'll remember when I finish explaining the story.
Go ahead.
So they had like these sacks on their head. They look like Scarecrow from one of the Batman movies. But they had like these sacks on their head and like these old like cowboy looking clothes, but like these duster looking things on. Anyways,
was it by the Rattler?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So we're passing through. We see them, and in my head, I'm like, oh, there's some of the scary dudes. Fuck. And I'm like, but I'm one of those people who I'm like, if I keep a straight face and walk by them, they're not going to come at you.
Right.
Because they only go at the people that they know are fucking scared.
Yeah,
so me and Eman both know this, and we're just like deadpan, like, oh, we're just going to pass these guys.
I want to go home. Let's get
yeah.
Here. Like...
So me and Eman are passing these guys, and Zania is like, oh,
she's trying so hard to keep it cool, right?
She's freaking the fuck out. And as we're passing by, I'm like, oh no. And then she gets there, and one of the guys moves behind her.
Yeah.
And then like they make a triangle around her, and she's like, oh god. And then I don't know what her fucking thought process was. She just went like, run.
Yeah.
She like ran, and then they got in front of her, and she went, oh shit, tried to run the other way.
But
they kept cutting her off.
The thing about Zania though, she was an athlete since fucking her dad had her in gymnastics since the age of 5. So she's been an athlete all the way up until us knowing her, right? I think she still is. So she was running, but it's like the most beautiful fucking stride and shit.
Oh yeah,
and like they can't keep up, and so they're cutting in front of her. She's juking and shit, and it's like, what the fuck?
Like if Zania was ever in a situation where that someone was gonna kill her, she'd be fine.
Yeah.
She would get away.
She would make for the shortest horror movie in the history of horror movies. Like,
yeah,
she would just run into the movie.
Yeah, like the killer would be like, and she'd just take off. He'd be like, fuck.
Yeah, she'd be a cloud of smoke.
She'd be like, meep. Fucking take off.
Exactly, man.
But I just remember that because I thought that was so fucking hilarious. Because they never fucked with me or you.
No,
they went straight for her, and then she just fucking freaked out, and it was hilarious.
Stressful.
I loved it. But do you have anything that comes to mind as far as like haunted houses or attractions or anything as far as your experiences around like that Halloween time when you have to do that kind of shit?
I have some stories, but they're not really attractions like haunted houses and shit like that. They're more like old folk tales and shit like that, like old San Antonio folk tales, like the railroad tracks. This is where my story takes place. So I'm young as all get out, bro. I must have been about 4.
Yeah.
My aunt Kim's coming down from New Orleans to visit, and we're like, yo, it's Halloween time. Let's go fucking do some spooky shit, right?
Yeah, let's do some spooky shit.
Get
out there and spook it up.
My parents, they're not going to go buy a bunch of tickets so we can go walk through a haunted house for 5 minutes. They're going to fucking go all out, right? So, of course, they decide to pile in and take my 4-year-old ass and the rest of the family to the haunted railroad tracks. Now, mind you, I'm 4, so I don't really have much recollection of what's going on. I've said this on the podcast before, but all I recall, dude, is, hey, we're leaving? Where we going, guys? Don't ask? Okay, all right. Oh, we're in the car now. It's kind of weird. Never seen this part of town before. It looks kind of old out here. Oh, those railroad tracks? Why is everyone fucking yelling? What's going on? Dad, why are you putting powder on the back of the fucking car? Like, I had no clue because I was so young of what the fuck was happening.
Yeah. And you were probably asking, they're like, Eman, be quiet.
Yeah, they just not Google Gaga shit.
Yeah,
and so, all I can really recall is my dad, we stopped at the railroad tracks. It must have been about midnight. Dark as all get out, like a fucking Tyler Perry movie. My dad gets out, and he starts spraying baby powder on the back of the car because apparently you can see the handprints when they stick because the baby.
No, I get you.
And so everyone's freaking out, man. And even though I'm really young at the time, I really have no recollection of what's going on. All I can identify is a vibe, and there's just this really weird, fucked up vibe the whole time, right? I don't know if I'm tapping into some paranormal energy or what, but something was saying, yo, we shouldn't fucking be here right now. And you definitely shouldn't have your 4-year-old kid in the back seat. It's not the place to be, yo. And so we're sitting there, we're going through, and I'm just sitting there in my fucked up vibes, and my brother's sitting here, little sister sitting next to me. If I'm 4, my brother's 4 years older than me. He's 8, so my sister's 6, right? We're all 2 years apart. And so we're small. We can all cram in. So it's us 4. My Auntie Kim is sitting at the side door, right? And so all I recall hearing was the sound like the door latch was being yanked on, right? Luckily it was locked, but it was being fucking yanked on. And my Aunt Kim, she starts flipping out, and she fucking jumps across my brother, across me, and across my sister, and she's down there sitting on my 6-year-old sister's lap because she's afraid of what the fuck is trying to get into the door. Look at the door, bro, and nothing is fucking there. And to this day, I'm like, Aunt Kim, were you fucking with us? Like, did you really? She's like, no. I don't know what the hell was going on, but something was trying to get into the fucking door. And it was creepy as shit, man. It was just creepy as shit. And to this day, she's still like, and she's not really the person to really fuck with you like that, you know what I mean? Yeah. Because she was focusing on not getting fucked with by my dad or something. Like, she wasn't worried about scaring people. She was too scared herself. So for that to happen at her door, like, it was really fucking weird. And her reaction too, like, I don't know, man. If she was faking it, give her the fucking Oscar, because it was really good. And it scared the hell. I think I may have shit my 4-year-old Pampers, dog. May have shit my 4-year-old Pampers. But yeah, that's one of my stories, man. That's one of my stories. I can't really think of too many other ones. God, yeah, I never really.
Remember when we were out here and we got chased by those girls on Halloween?
Yeah. My 6th grade hoes came and chased me. Oh yeah, I recall that.
That was a fat kid trying to keep up.
That must have been a stressful Halloween for you, bro.
Yeah, man.
Hanging out with my fucking meathead friends, getting chased by my girlfriends and shit.
Yeah, like, cause whenever we would spend because you spent Halloween over in my neighborhood a few times.
Yeah,
we would just like we go like in my neighborhood it was always like oh we're gonna go trick or treating for a little bit. We gonna come back, watch some scary movies, and
innocent, and
like eat some candy apples, and fuck. I'm kidding. And then we go to Eman's neighborhood. He's like, yo man, so we gonna hit some doors, and then these girls walk up, and Eman's like, bitch, get out of here. And then they're like, why you being like that, Eman? And Eman's like, get the fuck out of here. Don't mess with me, man. We're just trying to have fun, man. Like almost like they're like the collectors, like the gang members.
Yeah.
Like, protection money.
Time to pay up, son.
Yeah, Eman's like, don't fucking mess with me. Don't
fuck my family here, please.
So we run into them like 3 times, right? And the third time they're like I don't know what was said. Some. Well,
they were across the street.
Okay, someone said some
homies,
shit.
Yeah, and it was a bunch of them. They were across the street. I was like, fuck, they're gonna come over here. Let's just run.
No, but something happened. Like you insulted them or something happened, and they went like, "What the fuck?" and they ran at us.
Really?
Yeah, and then we fucking ran.
Blood.
Yeah, that's why we were running.
I just
I just
thought I didn't feel like being bothered.
No, bro, we ran and they were on our ass, and all of a sudden I just remember running. Like I remember it was me, you, Jared, Josh.
Yeah, Jared, Josh's younger brother, TJ, PJ, a whole bunch of fucking
TJ, PJ,
hoodlum kids.
BJ.
PJ, Mikey in the back giving his girl a BJ. That makes no sense.
TJ, PJ, BJ, CJ, me, J, WeJ, DJ.
But
and
yeah,
Bob. Okay.
yeah, it was a bunch of fucking hoodlum ass kids.
So the point is, like we're all fucking running. I just remember running, and Eman's in the front, like, go down this street. They still there? Yup. Go down this street. Fuck. They're still there. Yup. And then every now and then,
I don't know why I fucking ran to this day. I don't know why.
You just hear like Eman. Like they're way behind us, and we're like, fuck, we got away, and all of a sudden you hear Eman. Like they're right behind us. And I was
imagery.
like, fuck.
Well, because we ran to my boy Jerry's house.
No, well, to me, in my head, all of a sudden we're running.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I just hear, right there. And then somebody just, shoulders a door of a house. So in my head, what happened is we're running and Jerry goes, right there. He runs up to a door and he goes, boom.
That's right. Because you were confused.
Yeah.
The whole time.
So he elbows a door, or he shoulders a door. It swings the fuck open. I think it broke the wall or some shit.
Jerry.
We all get in. He slams the door, locks it, and then we're all sitting there, and everyone's like, oh, they're gone. And Jared's like, I don't see them anywhere. And in my head, I'm like, we just broke into someone's house.
Fucking house.
Yeah, I did. I was like,
keep asking me.
I'm like, bro, whose house
shut up.
Whose house is it? And you're like, bro, shut the fuck up. I'm like, no. Whose house are we in? Whose house are we in? And there's a white guy coming downstairs with a shotgun, like, who's in here?
Yeah. It was just his fucking dad. Another Saturday night.
And then I'm freaking out, and Jared goes like, oh, guys, I'm glad we could crash at my house. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm glad we're somebody.
Not breaking into laws.
Yeah, I'm glad somebody who's here with us. This is their house.
Fucking hilarious.
Because in my head, we were running from these girls who were gonna murder us, and then we broke into someone's house.
Fucking house. In your mind.
In my head, I'm like, oh, this is escalating so fast.
I'm so sorry. That was a really stressful Halloween, wasn't it?
I was waiting for someone. I was waiting for Josh to be like, what do we do with these bodies? and because in my head, my life changed. Yeah. I was like, oh my god, I broke into someone's house just.
Oh. Fuck, you poor thing, man. I'm so sorry.
Nah, it's okay. I still have heart palpitations. No.
Aged you about 5 years, huh?
God
damn. But yeah, man. Hoodlum shit, dude. Hoodlum shit. But this year, speaking of Halloween, bro, I'm going to throw a Halloween party. The Saturday before Halloween. Because Halloween falls on a Wednesday, so it's going to be the 27th of October. So Saturday. Some rules. If you're watching this, you're invited. Some rules, though.
Oh,
if you show up, this is my. Come on, man, cut it out.
No. I want a specific invitation though.
All right.
I want you to be like, Alex, my boy, come to my Halloween party.
Alex, my boy.
Oh, I had to nudge you. No.
Bring drinks to the Halloween party and leave. No, I'm just kidding. No,
okay.
Look, man.
No, I'm like, okay.
Like
what you need?
If you come to my door, thinking you're too cool for school, not dressed up, you're getting kicked to the fucking curb. You're not coming in. You're not invited if you show up to my door not dressed up. It's the only rule that I have.
Okay, so everyone has to dress up is what you're saying.
Gotta dress up.
Do you know what you're going to be for Halloween yet?
I do.
You want to say it or is it a surprise?
I'll save it.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
It's a surprise.
No,
I'm
kidding.
No,
okay.
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I don't know.
You have an idea?
I don't have any fucking ideas.
Do something outlandish, bro. You've been fucking a superhero for the past 27 years, man. Do something a little outlandish, bro.
I'm only a superhero because I have cosplays and I
Yeah,
get
it's
annoying.
easy.
And I'm like, I swear.
It's all work for you now, man.
But okay. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Fuck. I don't know if I'm just gonna do something or if I'm gonna do like a couple thing with my girl or something or what. But we'll see. I'll figure out what I'm gonna do.
I know for a fact it's gonna be a couple thing.
You and your girl?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, man.
Okay.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be sexy. I tell
You're
you
gonna be
what.
cat dog.
Ew.
Cat dog.
I'll fucking say it, dude. I'll fucking say it.
We're
We're gonna be the human centipede.
Fuck you. You're lying, bro. Fuck, what are you gonna be? Dude, God. I'm just so over your bullshit these days. Like, I'm not being serious. Like, I'm like, Eman, fuck you and your bullshit. It's like unintentionally, like it's like a reflex. Like he says some outlandish shit that I know is a fucking lie, and I go, fuck you. What's going on?
Yeah, man.
Like, I'm not even going along with it anymore. Like I'm either going along with the bit or I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah. I'm gonna be I'm gonna save it, dude. I'm sorry. I gotta save it.
Fuck.
I gotta save it, bro. I gotta save it.
Can you write it down for me so I know?
Yeah.
Okay, here. Hold on. Oh, okay, you're in.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me. I'm excited. Now I need to.
Excited too, man.
I need to think about more like.
Gotta come hard, bro. Gotta come hard at the party, dude.
Shrek. Okay.
That'd be funny as hell. Shrek and Fiona. That'd be fucking hilarious.
You say my girl has to be Fiona? Okay.
No, it's a couple.
I'm gonna tell you said that. No, I'm gonna tell you said
you're
that.
gonna say some shit.
I'll be Donkey and she'll be the boulder. She'll just come dressed as a rock.
Yeah.
It's like a big old paper mache rock. And I'll be like, look at that boulder.
Look at that boulder.
That's a nice boulder. You're fucking lying.
Yeah, she's gonna be, you know.
What?
Yeah,
how
man.
you gonna? I feel.
It's easy.
I feel like you just be like a black dude in a.
Yeah, right. It's gonna be a little tough.
No, I think you got it. Like if you
We'll
do like
definitely
the
make it work,
thing,
though.
and like maybe even like a
Hello.
Yeah.
The hat.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because he has some key looks that only he wears that
That's
know
true.
it's him.
That's true. I think if you have like the main thing, like the doodle doop, you're good.
Yeah.
You're
so
set.
it's gonna be fun, man. And she's gonna have the ears, the
All right.
So yeah.
So much pizza.
She's gonna be Oh.
So much pizza.
Oh, so much pizza, man. So much pizza.
So much pizza, man. Oh shit.
I'm feeding for the pizza.
Man.
Yeah, man.
You know, so man, hang on, come on here.
Ew, cut it off, fucking boom hour. How's it gonna be trick or treat at the apartment, man? Like,
I don't know if they do that there.
Well,
I really don't know. Cause I don't know. I've heard some apartments do trick or treating shit.
My old apartment did.
Yeah, and then some apartments are like no. Wait, what'd you say?
Huh?
What'd you say?
We got shot. Like ghetto ass old apartments. No, cause look, your apartment, right? It's kind of college kids, isn't it?
My apartment? No, they're like families there.
Oh,
There's
fuck.
like, it's like a whole like so. To me, it would be feasible. It would make sense, and I would really like it if they did. If they did, I would totally do that. Like, I'd be so down.
Yeah.
At the very least, even like just be fucking lazy and put like out a stool and some candy or some
Gotta
shit.
do something, man.
But
'Cause my thing is, it's for the kids, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It's for the fucking kids.
Yeah.
Are you gonna leave a bowl of candy out?
It depends on what we're doing. I'm kind of at this nice spot in my apartment where because you've seen my entranceway, right?
Yeah.
Where I could set something up, like I could do something or whatever.
This is interesting, bro. This is a big milestone in your life.
Why with that?
Holiday season, first time away from home.
Oh yeah, I'm so excited.
Interesting. I want to see how you take on each holiday, bro. A lot of folks just cave in and just go home and celebrate at their old house, you know?
I don't think I'll do that because I have my girl and Willie, and we have other friends that come over, so we might just like do something there.
That's how you do it, bro. You gotta do the whole like cook Thanksgiving dinner and shit.
Oh, that's the only one I don't know about because I feel like
be a tough one, man.
Well, because I feel like I'm gonna go to Bryan to go be with my Chavez side.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I'm gonna go spend that holiday with them so I can have Christmas down here.
Yeah.
Like those holidays, I'll probably go home because it's a thing. You know what I mean? Because even like and it's not because like I'm gonna go back to my mom and dad. It's like normally during those holidays, like family comes over. You know what I mean? Like Thanksgiving is like, oh, we're all meeting at our aunt's house and we're all. You know, or like, oh, Christmas.
It's ritual.
Yeah,
Even
it's like
if you're home alone, it doesn't matter. Like,
like whether or not I was still living there, everyone would still congregate to the house. You know what I mean?
That makes
sense. Those are certain holidays where I'm like, that's probably gonna happen.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We gotta get a fucking cigar in, bro, before I kick your ass, dude.
I know, man. I'm always busy or broke and I can't buy cigars.
Busy or broke? You know I got you. I got a whole humidor filled to the brim.
Yeah, but I don't want to. I don't want to be. Oh, bro,
come on, man.
Dude,
I need something. I'm feeding out here.
Dude.
What's up, man?
This is gonna sound so stupid. Remember, I ate at that Lynn's buffet in front of my apartment, and I told you how it was garbage, and I left a big old long Google review about it.
Yeah, that's
all
right.
That shit.
Like a really sarcastic review.
Yeah,
man. Oh, my girl had Lynn's too. She said it sucked.
The one over there by our house, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Okay. See. Me and my girl.
Yeah.
Last Sunday, I told her that Lynn's was garbage, and we were over by South Park Mall, and she went like, "Well, I want to try it." And I was like, okay, we'll go try it. She goes, well, we don't have to go to the Lynn's by your house because there's one right here, like 2 minutes away from South Park Mall. And I'm like, okay, we'll go to that one.
Yeah. So
we go to that one. We go in, we pay for it and all that. First off, it's cheaper than the one we have over here.
Interesting.
And I was like,
Interesting.
So we go sit down, right? And I'm like, oh, there's gonna be some garbage. There's gonna be some shit, you know? Like I'm like,
right, getting
like
ready,
fuck,
get the barf
man.
bag out.
I was like, I'll just get a plate, eat something, sustain myself for the day.
Right.
And I had like fucking 4 plates, bro. So it was fucking amazing. It was so good.
Then you threw up shortly after, right? You're forgetting the part where you threw up.
No, it was just genuinely good.
Wow.
It was like it's buffet food. Okay. You know what I mean? So like, there's a different standard to buffet food.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. You kind of.
But it was good buffet food.
It was good buffet.
It was good.
Yeah, but how was the diarrhea shortly
after? No. It was good, bro.
What?
It was good.
What? You spoke very low, very poorly.
No, bro, but it's not that one. Yeah. It's a different one. So I was like, well, this one's cheaper, but it tastes better. And what's going on here? So,
you know what's good? You know what it? You know what it is?
What?
Nobody makes food better than poverty.
That's true.
Isn't that fucking weird?
But I like how I said it's near South Park Mall, and you went like, "Oh, poverty." But that's what we were saying too. I was like, "Man, we're in this side of town, man. I'm gonna get fucking shot and all that." It was great, man. It was great. And like after this, we were talking about where we're gonna go eat because we're gonna go out tonight, and we're gonna go eat at Lynn's. We're gonna go.
Oh, you going back to Lynn's?
But the thing was, she's like, "Oh, we can just go to the one by your apartment right now, right?" But you just when'd your girl eat there?
Ooh, a few months ago, probably 2 months ago.
See, maybe. My thing is like I don't want to fuck it up and go to the one by the apartment and it'd be garbage.
Give it a shot.
But,
give it a shot.
Yeah, you're right.
Because it happens, man. I mean, that's a new establishment. It's a whole new staff. Everything in there is new. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
that's what I was thinking. When I ate there, it was like the weekend it opened. Okay. And when my parents ate there, it was like the week that it opened. Your girl, if it was a couple months ago, it's probably still really new. So I don't know if maybe they got like their stride now or whatever. But if I go and it's cost more and it's bullshit, I'm gonna be so mad.
Skip to you on life alert, dying of salmonella.
But I dug it, bro.
You gotta be a soldier, man. You gotta soldier this one, dude, for the podcast, for the sake of the fucking podcast. I got some shit going on immediately after this when we wrap up.
Yeah.
You know me, bit of a health nut, right? Really in tune with my body. Since a young age, I've never been able to really eat red meat, right? If I do, I get a bad stomachache. I'll be drawn to fucking nausea. I don't know what it is. I just can't do red meat. So I've been doing chicken sandwiches for the longest time.
Yeah.
Since the 4th grade, if I'm not mistaken. I've been doing only chicken sandwiches. I've had some great chicken sandwiches in my day. You're talking a decade plus of only chicken sandwiches. I know my shit. My lady said a spot called Mashed out at the local La Quintera, right? She said it's the best chicken sandwiches that she's ever had. I said, baby, look.
Like, baby, please.
I take my chicken sandwiches very religiously. Okay, if this shit is not hitting, you're talking it up.
So y'all going tonight, or you've already gone?
We're going tonight. If it's not hitting, we got to put the gloves on and duke it out. Simple as that. Simple as that.
If it's not good, domestic abuse,
domestic violence, baby.
That's what happened.
That's how it goes.
You know what I mean?
But I'm excited, man. We're going immediately after this. I've saved myself. I only had breakfast. So I think it's gonna hit, bro. I'm a little excited, man.
I'm happy for you, bro. I'm happy about this shitty buffet I'm about to go to.
Oh, and you're going today?
Yeah, we're going right now. Like right after this.
Wow.
Like man. I'm leaving and then gonna go eat myself.
Hey, save it, dude. I want to hear your in-depth synopsis. Are you going to the good one or the shitty one?
I think we're going to the shitty one.
Good. Okay. I want to hear an in-depth synopsis.
I'll see. I'm gonna talk with her about it, and we'll kind of see what we're doing.
Tap into your inner Anthony Bourdain. I really just want you to go in, like, be a critic there, okay? You're there. You're the fucking health inspector.
I want to.
Break time is sending you on an assignment, man. Because I might want to eat there too.
Fuck break time.
You're the fucking Neil Armstrong of this damn buffet, bro. We're sending you in.
Okay, so next week we're gonna have my review of Lynn's
and
your review of
MASH.
Venom. No, of Venom.
Okay.
Both the gooey shitty things.
Yeah, exactly. God damn, what time we at, man?
I mean we're at about time. So
okay.
We're good.
This was fun.
Yeah, but guys, thank you very much for tuning in.
Hungry as shit.
To this episode of Break Time. We're gonna go eat some shitty food.
Yeah.
And remember, guys, we're doing the Halloween stuff. We're gonna have another murder thing we're gonna talk about next week. I'm super excited about it. I already got some ideas, Eman.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. But Eman, like we do every week, is there anything you want to tell the good viewers before we end out this episode of Break Time?
Not too much, man. Like I said, there's a party going on the 27th. You're all invited. Come one, come all. Bring either.
And it's a party in the USA.
Party in the USA, exactly. So come one, come all. If you really want to come, just hit me up in my DMs, and I'll let you know the information.
Except Lil Doogie Juice.
Lil Doogie Juice cannot go. Lil Doogie Juice, you have to, yeah. But yeah, that's really it.
Yeah.
That's really it, man. Just come out to the party.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, again, thank you very much, and we'll catch you on the next episode of Break Time.
You.